Asian vine snake. This snake looks like a living piece of forest art. The Asian vine snake is known for its sharp green geometric body pattern that makes it almost invisible among leaves and branches. When it's calm, it looks like a thin, harmless vine swaying in the wind. But when it feels threatened, its body changes slightly, revealing hidden black and white lines between its green scales. This sudden contrast breaks its camouflage just enough to confuse predators. Even more impressive, it doesn't just rely on color. It moves with the forest itself. When the wind blows, it sways like real plants, becoming part of the environment. Sometimes it even freezes completely, holding still with its tongue out for minutes, as if it has stopped existing. In nature, it doesn't fight. It disappears.
Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, there exists a predator that looks like it was painted by nature itself. The emerald tree boa glows with an intense emerald green body wrapped in elegant white chain-like patterns that make it one of the most beautiful snakes on Earth. But this beauty is not for decoration, it's for deception. High above the forest floor, it spends most of its life coiled tightly around tree branches, completely still, blending perfectly into the green canopy. From below, it doesn't look alive. It looks like part of the jungle. But the moment prey comes close, everything changes. With explosive speed, it strikes, snapping forward in less than a second, grabbing birds or small mammals passing beneath its hidden position. There is no warning, no chase, only impact. Even in total darkness, it can detect warm-blooded prey using heat-sensing pits along its face, turning invisible movement into a clear target. It doesn't hunt like a predator on the move. It hunts like a trap that never closes.
In the wild, there are snakes, and then there is a symbol of pure fear. The king cobra is not just another predator. It is the longest venomous snake on Earth, a creature that can rise higher than most snakes ever could, turning its body into a living warning sign. When it feels threatened, it doesn't flee. It rises, slowly lifting its front body off the ground, expanding its iconic hood like a shield of intimidation. Its patterns of gold, black, and olive green ripple under the light, like something ancient and untouchable. But what makes the king cobra truly terrifying is not just its size, its intelligence. Unlike most snakes, it can build nests for its eggs, carefully guarding them like a silent protector of the forest. In that moment, when it stands tall in full display, even large predators hesitate, because they don't just see a snake, they see a creature that understands space, territory, and dominance. It doesn't chase power, it becomes it.
Deep in the hidden forests of South America, there exists a snake that looks less like an animal and more like flowing light. The rainbow boa is covered in shimmering scales that bend and reflect light like oil on water. As it moves, its entire body seems to shift colors, creating a rainbow-like glow that feels almost unreal in the darkness. But this beauty is not random. It is nature's illusion, because when night falls, this snake becomes active. It leaves its hiding place and moves silently through the shadows, where its glowing patterns seem even more intense under moonlight. In the dark forest, it doesn't look like a predator. It looks like a moving spectrum, and when it strikes, there is no escape. It uses powerful constriction, wrapping tightly around its prey, squeezing with controlled pressure until movement stops completely. No poison, no chaos, just precision. It doesn't chase like a monster. It waits like a shadow made of color and ends the moment in silence. Deep within the rainforests of Southeast Asia, there is a snake that looks like it escaped from a dream or a warning. The blue Malayan coral snake moves through the shadows with a deep electric blue body, smooth and almost glowing in the dim light. At first, it seems calm, almost unreal, but that beauty is hiding something. Beneath its body are flashes of intense red and black, colors it keeps hidden until danger is close. And when it feels threatened, it reveals them in an instant, like a living warning sign that says, "Don't come closer." Because this isn't just a display. Its venom is extremely powerful, designed to shut down movement almost immediately. There's no long chase, no dramatic pursuit. It relies on stealth, silence, and perfect timing. In the darkness of the jungle, it doesn't need to be seen. It waits, strikes, and disappears before the moment even feels real. Beautiful on the surface, but deadly underneath.
High in the rainforest canopy, there's a snake that looks like a living piece of emerald. The green tree python is famous for its bright neon green body, so vivid it almost glows against the jungle leaves. Coiled perfectly around branches, it forms a tight loop, like nature designed it to be both beautiful and invisible. From a distance, it doesn't even look alive. It looks like part of the tree. But this calm posture hides a patient hunter. Instead of chasing prey, it waits silently above the forest floor, watching, calculating, perfectly still. And when the moment is right, it strikes with sudden precision, catching anything that passes just below its reach. What makes it even more fascinating is its transformation. As a juvenile, it can be bright yellow or even deep red, completely different from its adult form. But as it grows, it changes, becoming the green phantom of the trees. It doesn't rush, it doesn't waste energy, it wins by waiting with perfect patience. Deep in the forests and grasslands of the Americas, there is a snake that looks like it was designed to be remembered. The coral snake is small in size, but impossible to ignore. Its body is wrapped in bold rings of red, yellow, and black, colors so sharp they almost look artificial. But in nature, this isn't decoration, it's a warning. These bright patterns send a clear message to anything nearby: stay away. Because beneath this beautiful design is one of the most venomous snakes in the world, capable of delivering a powerful neurotoxic bite. But here's the twist. Despite its danger, the coral snake is not aggressive. It doesn't chase, it doesn't attack without reason. In fact, it prefers silence and avoidance, slipping away quietly instead of confronting threats. It survives not through dominance, but through caution and camouflage. And that's what makes it so fascinating. In nature, it doesn't always look like danger is loud or aggressive. Sometimes, it's painted in the most beautiful colors imaginable.